Yeah, so this is just a quick tour of the Tennessee Whiskey Distillery down in Nashville. I'm with my childhood friend of about 40 years. We just made an agreement that we're going to hang out with each other and have a trip once a year or twice a year until one of us is no longer breathing. Never got a chance to hang out too much during our adult lives because we were busy, so we've come to the determination that life's short and we're going to make sure that we hang out once or twice a year and go on a trip. We're getting ready for our upcoming trip next week, but this one was down in Nashville last year, and we always have a good time. But if you've never been to Nashville, I highly recommend it. This is my second time down here, and it's a really good time. So if you ever get a chance, don't pass it up.
Yeah, well, it's actually
He's here from California.
9 o'clock for me.
It's what?
9. Yeah, 9. Yeah.
So welcome to Nashville. Welcome to Dustin's Greenbrier Distillery. Have y'all ever heard of our distillery before?
I've heard of it, just haven't been here.
All right. Well, we are here to talk about the oldest known recipe of Tennessee whiskey commercially available. In fact, when we first started this whiskey, Jack Daniels was roughly 8 years old. That's how old our whiskey is. We can't really talk about this whiskey until we talk about this gentleman right here. This is Mr. Charles Nelson. He was born July the 4th, 1835, over in Germany. However, when he was 15 years old, his family gets onto the Helena Slogan and comes over to America. They live in New York City for a couple of years before they start moving down to Cincinnati, Ohio. There, Charles is going to start working at a general store, pretty much selling meat and different things, but most importantly, he's going to be learning how to sell whiskey. And he falls in love with the whiskey industry. He befriends a lot of the distillers and all that, and he just learns the in and outs of the whiskey industry. So much so, at the age of 23 in 1858, Charles says, I can do this on my own. So he says goodbye to everyone, and he comes down to Nashville and starts his very own grocery store on 2nd Avenue. At that grocery store, he was known for 3 things: coffee, meat, and whiskey. Or what we like to call down here, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Not necessarily in that order either. Now, with that whiskey he was selling, it was a partnership between Charles Nelson and a local distilling group by the name of Greenbrier Distillery, located in a small town about 15 miles north of us called Greenbrier, Tennessee. They make the whiskey. Charles sells it at his. What kind of whiskey do you make? So those are our core.
Oh yeah,
whiskey.
look at this. I make my own moonshine at home.
There we go.
So
So
I can smell the mash in here.
yeah, we have Tennessee.
Do we walk on that side?
No, y'all have the kindergarten rail.
The kindergarten rail.
So we make our Tennessee whiskey. We make a classic bourbon and a reserve bourbon. Those two have the exact same mash bill, just the reserve ages for about 2 years longer than the classic bourbon. And then we make a rye whiskey. Then with our classic bourbon, we make 6 different cask finishes where we just take our uncut bourbon and put it in a cask that has something else. So we have a Movetra, Madeira, cognac, rum, Calvados, and one more, sherry. There we go.
Pretty cool.
And our reserve bourbon into it.
So they add honey to the barrel to sweeten it.
Yeah. So instead of just sitting here blending our whiskey with the honey liqueur and making an ultra sweet drink, it's still 112.4 proof, but you just get that little essence of honeycomb while it's doing that. So it's really good shit.
Is it really good shit?
Unfortunately, it's $200, so it's a lot more than a tour guide who works for tips.
For the bottle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I'll be taking one of those home.
Well, because it's the plus y'all also get 10% discount today, so it's only going to cost.
Do I get military on top of that?
No, unfortunately.
Oh man.
No,
you
but
get to taste it too.
if I like y'all enough, I might go sneak out and give y'all a pour.
All right.
As well. But yeah, so this is where we actually blend all of our whiskeys. We don't do any single barrels as right now. Come back at some point next year. We're going to have your own bottle, your own program. Where it's going to be single. I believe they are doing some inventory over at our secondary shop as well.
So is this usually running?
Yes. So there's about 5 people that run this whole machine right here. On average, they do about 1,400 bottles. They hit their quota for this quarter. already because they're just pumping it out. And so it was inventory week, and at our secondary barrel warehouse, about 5 miles down the road, we have over 7,000 barrels over there. So they're doing inventory of all 7,000. So
Wow.
I guarantee you, they'd probably much rather be right here than having to write all the data for that,
Yeah.
those barrels.
Pretty cool.
Looks like before they left, they were doing our bitter orange liqueur for the bar.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So you make quite a bit of different flavors and stuff.
Yeah, so we do jam, we do vodka, we do liqueurs for our bar. Then we do
Wines too, or
We don't do any wine.
Yeah.
It's not 14% malted barley.
7? I'm gonna try this when I go home.
There you go. But what you can't forget, most important step about making Tennessee whiskey, is a charcoal filter.
Oh yeah.
Before you age it,
Yep.
So what?
It filters it out.
yeah.
Gets
We'll
all
get
the
back-
impurities
we'll get
out of
back
it.
to that.
That's where you get your smoothness from.
So here is our still.
Look at that.
It is a hybrid.
Would you look at
hot
that?
column still.
Yeah.
We nicknamed her Miss Louisa, same one that we saw in the photograph over there. We're going to put all of our distillers beer in the base of her. Between the outer and inner wall, we have a steam jacket. So we just pump her full of steam.
Yep.
At about 173 degrees Fahrenheit, alcohol will start to evaporate. Whereas water doesn't start evaporating.
Big ass coffee pot.
Exactly. So once it starts evaporating, heads up to this column, hits all those spikes, that's going to ship lower proof alcohol and water out of it. And by the time it gets to the very top, it's going to go through this S tube,
Chiller, cooler,
pump down
Heat
our
ex-
condenser.
condenser. Yeah.
Yep. It's a shotgun condenser, so it's just a series of straight coils that allow the vapor to go through it.
Uh-huh.
And it's just wrapped with those coolers are just wrapped
Worm.
up with,
Big worm.
water. Yeah. And then so it just comes right down and it comes out as what we call distillate. But again, if you don't pay your taxes like my uncle's up in Greenwood, we call it moonshine.
Yeah. That's a big ass worm right there.
Yeah.
That's what they used to call it. Where the water, the cold water that runs through it, it's a copper tube. They call it a worm.
Yeah. But obviously we're going to cut off the first 5 gallons that comes off because that's going to be mostly methanol alcohol.
Yeah. You don't want to drink that.
Yeah, we don't want to drink that. 10 milliliters of it will make you a blind. 30 milliliters will kill you.
Yep.
So we cut that off.
Yeah.
And then we cut off the last little bit, the tail, what we call the tails.
Yep.
Because that's going to just be some of that grainy stuff up the thing. And if you smell it, it kind of smells like wet dog, wet grass.
Oh,
or
it's
something.
nasty.
So what we do is we take the heads and the tails, put it right back in, and redistill it to get as much of that
Yep.
alcohol as possible. Now,
That's your more expensive whiskey, right? That's your more. Remember, I told you that the more times they.
Right.
That's your more expensive stuff when they run the tails.
yeah. This we can put in a barrel and age it and just call it bourbon. Because the Tennessee whiskey has to follow all the rules of bourbon. Made in America, at least 51% corn. Most bourbons are anywhere between 65 and 80% corn usually. And it has to age in a bread in a charcoal barrel. But Tennessee whiskey. Come on in.
Thank you.
Hey. Oh yeah, it smells good in here.
So,
Yeah, it does.
Holy shit,
take a nice deep breath in here, gentlemen.
man!
This is what I like to call a boozy Home Depot.
And they burn the inside of these.
Yes, sir.
They burn the inside of them, right?
Yes, sir. So we toast and char. Well, we don't.
They char it.
Fridge,
Yeah,
up in
they char it.
Kentucky.
Yeah.
So they toast it and then char it, and that's how you pretty much have to get bourbon because the charring is what we're gonna get all that sweetness.
Yeah, I have a little mini. I have a mini one at home.
So
Oh, okay. So this is it's showing the process.
Yeah,
So it comes in clear, boom, boom, and then depending on how long it stays, right?
yeah, usually with bourbon,
That's-
the first 4 years.
That's how it's done, man.
The first 4 years, it's just all about color, and then between 5 to 10 years is when it's going to get a majority of the flavor.
Yeah.
So yeah, so if you drink like a 4-year-old bourbon, usually you're going to get a little bit of that wood sugar that's in the barrel, but you're mostly going to get the grain flavor, so the corn. If you're using rye, you're going to get that like little bit of that peppercorn burn, and you're going to get a little bit of the alcohol forwardness flavors like green apple and all that. It's not until you get to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years where you're going to get all of this nice little wood sugar that's in the barrel as well.
That's crazy.
So that's why, like, our Tennessee whiskey is a blend of 4, 5, and 6-year-old barrels, because that Tennessee whiskey is made with wheat. Wheat, when it breaks down into a honey kind of toffee sweet flavor. So if we did nothing but like 6-year-old barrels, it's just going to be ultra sweet. So at least that 4 year is going to add that little bit of alcohol flavor.
Cool.
Whereas our classic bourbon is going to have rye in it, and so it's corn rye multiple barley. So we can let it sit there and age for a little bit more and get a little bit much of that sweet flavor. So that's a 6 to 8 year old.
Is there any way to speed up an aging process?
There is. You can. Well, we do not air condition this building because Tennessee and Kentucky have shit weather. That's the reason why we make good whiskey. We can have all 4 seasons in one day, technically, but we just want it like to breathe. So we have equal amounts of warm days to cool days. So when it gets warmer, the barrels expand, pores open up, soaks in that whiskey, it gets all that flavor, then comes out there in the winter time. So it's just always going in and out, breathing, getting all that flavor.
Cool.
But up in like Minnesota and Wisconsin, they don't have as many warm days as cool days. They got a lot more cooler days. So some of them, to speed up the process of making whiskey, they actually air control their barrel warehouse. So
Taste yet?
no, unfortunately not.
No.
But we're gonna go drink some whiskey now.
Okay.
Oh, there's our distillers and our blenders.
They look like they got a fun job.
Yeah, like making beer, you want it to taste the exact same all the time.
Yeah,
Is that what this is?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, it's got to be all just dialed right in.
Yeah, exactly. So the guy
That's
with the
100% computerized.
Yeah, temperature, amount.
Yeah, it's
a science
It's a
now.
science, but it also is an art because once we do everything, we also do the sensory taste and all
Right.
that, just to make sure that everything that we taste and make is the exact same every single time.
Right.
We have
That's when we get to do the triangle.
this is
test.
a heat exchanger right here. Huh? We got a leak. That a leak on that one or something?
Yeah, it just kind of, after about 9 years of straight up pumping whiskey out, it just kind of pooped out on us. So that's why if you look at the still, the very top, the definitor,
Oh,
it's a little bit shinier.
there's a new one on
It's a
there.
new one.
Yeah.
Bless those Hollywood executives. But y'all, welcome to our tasting room. We have in front of you 4 Glencairns. Glencairn glass was invented in Scotland in 2001, so it's a relatively new glass. By 2007, it became the international tasting glass of whiskey. So if you go to any whiskey or bourbon competition across the entire world, this is the only glass that they are allowed to use.
Oh wow.
The whole reason for the tulip shape of it is to concentrate the aroma of whiskey. So what that really means is that you don't have to do the wine taster when you go to smell. You can actually keep it about an inch away. And I always say, I always keep moving it to get all of the aromas as well. So we're gonna start on your far left, so next to the Nelson's Greenbrier label. Just kind of, and one of my favorite things with the Glencairn that a lot of people don't know is that you can change the flavor profile just with how you position it. If you hold it parallel like this, sweetness. If you hold it like this, you get a lot more of the spicy flavors.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, sweet, spicy. So, what kind of aromas are we getting off of this? Outside of alcohol, whiskey, and bourbon, obviously.
Smoke.
Smoke. There we go.
Smoke and smoke.
Here we go. I get a lot of cinnamon, brown sugar,
Sweet,
a little
yeah.
bit of melted butter, overripe banana. Like you're about to make like a banana nut bread or something like that.
Yeah.
Banana loaf and all that. I also, because I grew up in a Greenbrier, when I was growing up, 85% of the people that lived there were tobacco farmers. So I get a little bit of that sweet tobacco leaf off of that as well. But instead of just sitting here smelling our whiskey like a bunch of weirdos, how about we actually taste it? So you should have 2 to 3 good sips on each of these. So go ahead, take that first sip.
And that's the one on the far left there, right?
No, it's actually our Tennessee whiskey.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Man,
Kind of going
whew. I don't know if I can make it through all these things.
Well, the good thing is that that first one, you get all that bite, right?
Yeah.
And that's normal. I'm guessing, hopefully, this is probably your first drink of the day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. That burning sensation is your body saying, I don't like this. Because believe it or not, your body's not supposed to enjoy drinking alcohol. However, or high proof alcohol. So,
Now, what's the proof of that?
91 or 45.5% alcohol per volume. So pretty much that first sensation is your body just saying, I don't like this. But after that first sip, you might notice that after that burning sensation kind of goes down, kind of probably got a little bit extra saliva in your mouth.
I do, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's kind of saying, don't drink this shit. But then your body also realizes that we don't ever listen to our body when it tries to tell us something.
Yeah.
So we say, forget you, and we drink it again, and your body's like, cool, I like it now.
Yeah.
Now, at any time, at any point, if anyone does need water, we have that water station over there. It's always a good thing after, usually in my opinion, after every like 2, maybe 3 ounces of whiskey, always drink a glass of water. Luckily for you, this is going to equal out to 2 ounces of whiskey on this one. So that was our Tennessee whiskey, the original Tennessee. 70% corn, 16% red winter wheat, 14% malted barley, a blend of 4 to 6 year old barrels. Great by itself. It's an everyday sipper in my opinion.
Right.
It is also really good in cocktails. Old fashions. Manhattan's probably the best whiskey sour I've ever had. It has been with this one.
Where's the $200 stuff?
Oh, we haven't got to that. This is $35 stuff.
That's $35.
This is $35. Judges that did blind tastings over the last month of the year on the best reviewed product, and the judges awarded this as the 10th best whiskey in the entire world.
Oh, wow.
Not just American whiskey, not just bourbon.
In the world.
In the world. We were also one of 2 products in the top 15 that were under $200.
What's the number one?
Don't want to talk about that.
Okay.
Jack Daniel's bottom of the line for $30.
What?
Yeah, but to get in the top 5, you have to pay to win.
Oh, wow. So they're saying Jack Daniels is in the top 5?
Yes, but again, paid to win. They had 5 advertisements in that one issue.
Unbelievable. That's just nasty.
Exactly.
Jesus. That's like black velvet.
I will admit that their bottom line is actually decent than the top shelf. So those are mainly our in-house exclusive cask finishes. Like I said, we have 8 different cask finishes right now, but only 3 of them are in-house exclusive. Calvados, which is spiced apple brandy. Rum, which we bring all of our barrels of rum from Barbados. And Barbados is to rum as Kentucky is to bourbon, pretty much. So really great rum comes out of there. We put our classic bourbon in it. Whereas like the Calvados, the Cognac, the Movetra, and the Madeira, we only sit in the barrels for 6 to 8 months. That rum cask, the classic sits in there for 3 years. Gets all that jammy flavor. And then of course the honey that we've talked about earlier. I think y'all might have earned getting a little pour of that. So y'all hang out for a second.
And how much is that bottle?
What, the rum?
Yeah.
The Calvados is $95, the rum is $125, and the honey is $200.
Okay.
And then the bottle of wine is $50.
All right.
I think I am gonna get one of them.
Yeah.
He's gonna give us a taste of that.
Yeah. Yep. This gave me,
Whiskey.
this gave me a different outlook on this Tennessee whiskey, because every time I see that in the store, I'm like, oh man, that's some cheap shit, you know? But now, going through all these and then explaining everything, it actually makes it taste different to me.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. This is the best of the best right here, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, man.
It's 112 proof, so it's a little bit even more spicier than that one.
I'm gonna take a nap after this.
Let's go eat at the restaurant. That's always a fun
Here you go, buddy.
So this one, at least still take 2 sips. That first one's just gonna burn a little bit. I get a lot of clove on that first sip. Like I said, it's not like any honey liqueur. It's not that ultra sweet liqueur blended with the whiskey.
No,
we just
but,
extrapolated a little bit of that flavor. But the second one, as soon as you drink it, you're gonna feel that honeycomb kind of just slide right down the throat.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
My favorite cask
So,
finish outside of this one is,
I know you don't want me talking about other brands, but
no.
so what is the difference in this and Johnny Walker?
Oh, so Johnny Walker is a Scotch, and so Scotch can only be made with malted barley.
Malted barley.
Malted barley. So whereas that is the grain that we use out there to take all the grains, the starch of the grains, and convert it to a simple sugar. Pretty much all they use is the malted barley, and then put the yeast in it, and that yeast converts it, and then. Pretty much, that's the only grain that they can use.
So that's the difference between Scotch and whiskey.
Yeah, Scotch.
Malted barley
Malted barley.
and
So this has to be a majority corn, but
Corn.
the rest of it can be anything you want to. Like I think, like most of them are going to be corn, rye, and then a little bit of malted barley. The whiskey industry, we put the honor system, so we're not going to make a Scotch.
Scotch. But I mean, they say Scotch, bourbon, but it's really the same thing. It's just being brought from another country.
Pretty much.
So Johnny Walker's a Scotch, so it comes from Scotland. So you've got to.
So it's all underneath the umbrella term of whiskey.
Correct.
And then they're just subcategories. So you got the country subcategories. So
Cognac.
Well,
What is that?
cognac is brandy technically.
Yeah,
So
that's nasty.
yeah.
That's some nasty shit.
However,
Jesus.
our cognac cask finish is the best one.
Really?
Yeah, it's so good. Go see Daniel. He'll maybe give you a pour of that one.
Oh, Jesus. I don't know if I can see anybody after all this.
Nah.
Can you?
Fuck. No.
Feel better.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and then so you got all the country ones. So American whiskey.
I'm just not a big cognac fan. Like Hennessy and all that shit.
Are there out there?
84 now.
Are you?
Before
Jesus
2009, there was
4 you do a day?
4.
So you drink 4 of these a day, huh?
Yeah, sure, why not? I took a shot before the tour. I did this one while I'm cleaning up. I did about 12 shots a day over the course of 8 hours. So
Okay.
if I leave here without having like
Friends
a
benefits are wicked good for you.
yeah, I quit a corporate job to come here just so I can drink this whiskey for free.
All right.
Yeah, you did a great job.
I mean, I can't.
You're very knowledgeable.
I can't.
Yeah, I was.
I can't afford the bottles, especially those.
Miss one last one, huh?
Named after Miss Louisa.
Man, she looks mean.
Yeah, she looks
Jesus.
like Granny. I told you.
on the Munsters?
No,
On the
On the Beverly Hillbillies.
Beverly Hillbillies. Why did I say Munster?
That's Grandpa.
Yeah, that's good.
But even like her younger portrait.
Oh, that's a younger portrait.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's her younger portrait right there. I mean, she's 78 years old. She's tired right there.
yeah. She's got some miles on her, huh?
Yeah, she had to deal with the fact that not only did she have no right to vote, but in the state of Tennessee, she didn't have the right to go into any bar or saloon, even though she was making 30 different products that were #1 sellers across the state of Tennessee.
Caramel popcorn.
Yeah,
Ooh, geez, that's good.
yeah,
Bro, that's,
and it's only $25.
man.
Not bad whatsoever.
My wife would
gonna
love
buy
that.
one of them.
Yeah, my wife. Well, I still got the one you gave me. Man, what's that bottle you brought out there?
Oh, I bought that one I bought in Las Vegas.
Christmas. Yeah.
All right, gentlemen, but this is why we.
Station. Really cool too because each room is decorated, designed completely differently from the other, and every time you stay, you get a new experience.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool, yeah.
company.
Oh.
And got put out of business by Henry Ford in 1920.
And there's only 8 of these vehicles left.
And 6 are in that showroom.
And Jay Leno has one.
Yeah.
Who's got the other one?
A private dealer. We don't know
Taylor,
his name.
Taylor Swift?
Probably. I mean, each of those cars go for about $2 million a pop.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, look at that. $2 million for that, huh? Dinosaurs. Prehistoric right here.
So are these cars made put together, or these cars actually
Pretty crazy.
Yep. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's the 8th one. You said there's 8 left, right? 8 left. And 6 are in here.
6 are in here.
1, 2, 3, 4,
that's not
5, 6 and a half. How you doing?
Good, how are you doing?
Hanging in there.
She founded that.
Reba McEntire right there?
Oh yeah, that's an agency. So she, like I said, she founded that. But she actually sold it to her ex-husband once they got a divorce. She wanted to wipe her hands clean.
And this is Music Row right here?
Oh yeah, so Music Row starts at the road right there. There's one studio we missed just because we would have had to wait in traffic, but there's RCA Studio B back there where Elvis recorded. That's where Waylon Jennings recorded back in the day.
Waylon Jennings.
Oh yeah. Waylon also had a cocaine problem. He spent about today's equivalent of $1,500 a day on it. And funny story about that. He had a big shipment coming in one day, and the cops found out. And while he was talking to the cops in the recording studio, pressed record so that the whole building heard what was going on. All at the same time, you hear every toilet flush. So,
Wow.
well, he got away that day. He didn't get in trouble.
At night is when the view.
Yeah, it looked
Yeah.
awesome at night, man.
Yeah, I love it at nighttime. Lots of stuff going on. Bridgestone Arena, our hockey team arena. That's the busiest arena in America. Number 2 is Madison Square Garden, so they're
Yeah.
more popular than them. And then Simply Food Hall, there's 35 plus restaurants right here, this little hub.
That's where we were at last night, all up down through here. But this place is lit up like Vegas at night, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. They start around 10 a.m. and end around 3 a.m. every night. 1230 Club got voted #1 place in Nashville to literally look down on the Bachelorettes just because it's right above Broadway.
A lot of these clubs are 2 and 3 stories.
Yeah, with a different band at each level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, where's the Luke Combs new band gonna be? Or
Bar?
Luke Combs' bar?
Yeah.
Huh? No, I don't know where this bar's gonna be at. Do you know the name of it?
No.
I know it's not gonna be on Broadway.
Police station right in the middle.
All these are, John Bon Jovi's is a really good one. Morgan Wallen's bar, right here. That's a pretty good one. It's up there. My favorite bars, though, are Friends in Low Places, John Bon Jovi's, Jason Aldean, Luke Bryan's, Kid Rock, and Old Red right here. Old Red's got pretty good food, too. Like good burgers, stuff like that.
Red.
Oh, yeah.
Who owns that bar? What's you call it?
Blake Shelton?
Blake Shelton, yeah.
Blake
That's what I was
Shelton.
gonna say. That's Blake Shelton's bar, Old Red.
Yep. So there's 2 rooftops down here that I really like. Old Red's one of them. And then Acme at the very end on the right. So it's got a rooftop. It overlooks the Cumberland River, and then you can see the Nissan Stadium from there. That's a pretty cool little rooftop area. Got Cane's Chicken.
Redneck Riviera.
Woo! We got Chiefs right there too. Now remember when we were rolling through that chair off the roof?
No.
That's where he did that.
Where?
What do you do?
Chiefs.
Oh, at the Chiefs. Yeah, we were there last night actually.
Oh really?
We were?
Eric Church's, the Chiefs.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, Kid Rock's Honky Tonk. That's gonna have some of the most consistently good music right there.
I like Kid Rock actually.
I do too.
How old is he?
He's old.
50 now. Close to 60 probably.
Is he that?
He's the only artist on Broadway who got kicked out of his own bar 3 different times.
Wow. Fucking nice out here, man.
It's fucking awesome, man.
Didn't hear anything about a fifth inning for years. We sat there and